Buenos dias, good morning, welcome to Tarot My Becoming. My name is Yubi. I'm your astro-friendly Latina therapist, entertaining tarot with you for your becoming. It's a Sunday special. Hope you have your tea, your coffee ready. I am coming to you not live, but pre-recorded from Truckee, California. It's just a hop, skip, and away from Lake Tahoe. So I needed to do a getaway. Like, I had this trip planned out, and then I had changed plans that didn't go through, and then this plan, like, it's just been an interesting plan how this plan unfolded. But the drive up here was gorgeous. I've never been to Lake Tahoe, so I'm so happy to be here. I was initially going to hermit for the day and just needed a change of scenery to do my stuff, my projects, my work. But it's just so gorgeous outside that I just kind of have to go outside. So I know at some point I will go outside. But the drive here was gorgeous. It was at night, so I could smell the wood. I could smell the trees coming up here, and it was just incredible. And I'm just so excited for the drive back. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, and let's jump into this reading. I am using this Sacred Earth Oracle deck just because I'm with nature and I'm happy. And I'm debuting Tarot en Español. So we'll get to see what those pretty pictures are. So let's pick an oracle card for the overall message, and then I'll do past, present, future. And who knows, maybe one of these days I'll do a live recording. That'll look different. You know, the live recordings, like, depending on the type of computer you have or how you set up your technical equipment, sometimes they look a little fuzzy. And, you know, I'm learning how to be tech savvy, so I think I've done a good job considering. But all right, let's pick an oracle card for the overall message. But it's just, I'm excited to go outside. I'm so excited to see, just what it looks like out here. It reminded me of, I used to drive all the time to Big Bear, going up and down for different reasons. All right, you have two cards. Motion and specialization. Ooh, let's look at these for a minute. Let's see what comes up for you. Motion and specialization. So there's definitely a call to either rest or to move. I feel like it's to move, but there's definitely like a not wanting to move. Are you not wanting to move? Like, it's like asking for you to move and maybe specialize in something new, something different, something maybe out of the ordinary, tapping into your intuition a little bit. So let's see, you have two cards. So I don't usually do, I mean, that's just for the overall message. Well, I shouldn't say usually, because girl, I just started. So let's just see what comes up. So I'll do past, present, future. I didn't. No, yeah, I did. Did I do, it's been a long week. No, let's just stick with those two. Let's see what happens. Past, present, future. Okay, fine, let's pick one. Let's pick one more. And then I'll pick a separate one. How about that? I'll pick a separate one from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck that I have over there. So past is motion, being maybe called to, there it is. Oh, preservation. Okay. If I'm doing it in this way, now I'm getting a different message. Motion, specialization and preservation. I'm sensing the need for boundaries, the need to whatever it is that you might be specializing in. There could be a need to like not hold back, but just be mindful. Just be mindful about the gift. Like, look, be mindful of the gift that you're giving out to the world, so that para que no te acabes. Let me reach over for my some of the oracle card because I have it all. I wasn't planning on using it, but yeah, we'll see what comes out in the meeting, and then if I'll see how I feel. It's 10 a.m. and there was a feeling like I still needed a little bit of sleep because I came in late yesterday, but I've been up since like 4, and they have like this particular resort. It's like, you know, family friendly, and so it's like hush hush hours between 7 and 10. So I'm over here at 4 a.m. like, what do I do? But okay, vamos a ver. ¿Cuál es el mensaje? What's the message for you? We're going to do 3 for the past, 3 for the present, 3 for the future, using the tarot in Espanol deck. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I think you might have been called, like there might have been some type of stagnation and a call to move, and then either going through some healing process to tap into a specialization, or going into like a different path that you weren't used to going towards, or something that you've been resisting, and now it's having to engage some type of preservation, like, and I want to say that it's more of like just being mindful how you're expending your energy. But let's see, 3 for emotion, please. The past. Oh, here we go. Ooh, 6 de copas, 6 of cups. That's the first one. 2 more, please. There's some type of gift, some type of connection. When I look at the 6 of cups, I kind of also look at it, some people look at it as like someone from the past, soulmate energy. But it could also be a gift from the universe. I've also seen it look like maturity, having gone from child energy into mature energy. It just depends on the particular message and the pictures because of what stands out. This one particular, you have 3 de oros, 3 of pentacles. So, but this one, it's like, this one feels more youthful, more like a connection, like some type of lovely, more like a soulmate energy. This one feels like more like a soulmate energy. 3 de oros, this one is teamwork, collaborations. So you were probably like really busy. There was something going on. One more, please. A call to motion, a call, and maybe that call to motion came from that soulmate, that gift that was giving to you. Because it's, see, this one is interesting because it's the girl giving it to the little boy, if you look. So some type of feminine energy to the masculine. I mean, it could be, yeah. Or it could be something within you, right? The feminine energy within you giving your masculine side some type of idea or gift to work on, right? Something, or maybe there was a wish or a desire for collaboration between that connection. But motion, the feeling of motion, like there's just this feeling of like not wanting to, like she's holding on in that particular card. She's holding on to something like there's resistance, there's stagnation, there's like, I don't, yeah, that's what's coming out. One more, please. One more for the past energy. Now, this isn't the past energy, so depending on when you're seeing this, oh, there it is. 8 de bastos. Yeah, a lot of communication, a lot of ideas, a lot of things being shared through this collaboration. I'm not sure how this collaboration, it's just, there's this overwhelming feeling of stuckness, like this contrasting energy of like stuckness, and then, hey, let's get moving. So it's like either something was stuck, and then like all of a sudden there's like this pickup pace from this experience, from this connection. Maybe this connection activated some type of desire of partnership and fast moving energy. Like, hey, I'm tired of being stuck. Let's get this shit going. Maybe. You decide. Remember, these are general readings, so whatever makes sense for you. Let's go to specialization. 3 cards for the present moment, please. Oh, there it is. We have, Los Enamorados. Now, I'll be able to show this one because they're covered. Usually this card is like masked, Los Enamorados. So Gemini energy, look, there's this coming together. I love when it shows up like this. Like, these are the first 2 cards. So it's like there's a connection and then a reconnection, but like más maduro. Like there's like a youthful, like this was youthful energy, this was playful energy, pero aquí está más maduro. So there's something about like growing up or maturing, or like 2 more please for the present energy. And this is in the present time. So, you know, again, depending on when you're watching this, if this resonates and where you are in your journey, this could be something that's happening to you right now. You've already embraced some type of specialization after this activation from this soulmate energy, and there was stagnation, not a resistance of not wanting to do it. But then there's fast moving energy. So there could have been some kind of like, I mean, I could clarify. I wanted to entertain that, but let me just get the cards out. 2 more please for the present energy. 2 more. And again, and it's the interesting thing is that los enamorados están bajo de la especialización, so they're under the specialization. They could be el 3 de oros. Yeah, I would have to clarify, but there's something that's telling me like something happened to this connection where it didn't turn out as planned. It didn't, like that initial, that was my tummy as it comes out. I'm getting a little hungry. Let me take another sip of my coffee. There's something that's coming out like this was like the initial activation piece, but because of the contrasting, like I don't want to go, okay, let's go. Something happened. But I have to clarify. Let's see. 2 more for special. Oh, you saw those come out. 4 de oros. Yeah, someone wasn't wanting. Like, look, talk about contrasting energies again. Someone was stuck. Someone was stuck. They went from the 3 de oros a 4 oros, because now these 2 are right next to each other. The 3 a 4, right? So it was definitely some type of partnership, something of wanting to do. There's even third-party energy here. There's third-party energy, so that connection maybe didn't move forward in the partnership or the collaboration because of this third-party energy, or because of the resistance of the motion, right? Not wanting to move, like being held back, like not wanting to. And then you get to the 4 de oros, and look, this guy, he don't look happy. he's got his stuff, but he's alone from 3 to 1. That's solo. And then there's a loco. So either someone had gotten stuck and the other one kind of went forward. Like, so again, if we're going across, like fast moving energy, I'm just jumping in into this new thing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trusting the universe, right? And it's also like, if we're reading it this way, right? The maturity and have that experience of like wanting that stability, and then realizing like I'm not happy, so let's jump into something new, right? You know, to each their own, right? It's just la cara de tiene cara de fuchi, dude, like straight up. I didn't make a good choice. Look, and he's even looking back. There's this element of this person looking back. Está mirando el pasado, mira. There's some regrets. There's definitely some regrets. Okay, let's go to preservation. Story. I'm sorry if this is frustrating. Es las caras. This is such a fun deck. Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to keep using this one. Let's see what happens next. Okay, 3, 4, preservation, please. The future. El futuro. 3 cards. I haven't had a chance to look at my Salvador Dali deck. Since I got here, I brought it specifically so I could spend time with it and resonate with it and look at each card the image. This one didn't come with a book, but there's a book that goes over each one. I should have gotten the book. Now I want the book. Because this one just came with a little papelito. But I think the book will be fun. Oh, there it is. Okay, Dos de Bastos. Okay, so someone, I mean, Dos de Bastos is like, again, this feeling of like, I'm just watching, I'm waiting, I want to go out there. There's something that's calling me. I want the world, like he has the world in his hands. Like he knows there's something that's calling out to him, but he's still there. He hasn't made a decision yet. So there's definitely a desire because it's wants energy. And so let's see, 2 more, please. That's so funny. 6 de copas, los enamorados, los bastos. And it's almost like this person, whoever this is, and again, is looking back to los enamorados. Like the first 3, this is the first 3 right here. Past, present, future, right? So it's like he's looking back to this connection. He's already created some type of stability for himself. But looking back, there's definitely regret. There's definitely this feeling of like looking back into the past. Those are 2. I mean, hasta el 4 de oros, 2 de bastos y 4 de oros. They're looking to the past. Oh, there's one. La justicia, Libra, justice. So some type of balancing out or a desire to balance out a situation. One more, please. The thing about the La Justicia, it's like, because it's Libra energy, it's air energy, there's truth. There's truth in the balance. There's truth in some type of communication, because swords are also about communication. And it's not just any type of communication, it's truth. So like the tough shit, right? That no one wants to like listen to, or like, you know, not a lot of people. This week I encountered some experiences where, you know, when you think about ego, when you think about where people are, like I could see where they are in their ego, of how comfortable they are with owning their own shit, right? Or how comfortable they are with other people calling them out on their own shit. And I'm comfortable with my shit. I blasted my shit on on YouTube. If you haven't checked out that channel, it might be coming, like my shit is there, right? My healing shit. And so it's kind of like, I've learned to embrace it. Oh, there's the last one. 3 de bastos. Mira, 2 de bastos. Buscando la balanza. Looking for the balance, and then moving on to, oh, I have it backwards. From 2 to 3, right? So there's this progression of taking action, of like, okay, I'm gonna wait. They've taken some action, because now instead of just one thing, there's 2. Gosh, I wanna. Should I clarify? Should I clarify? Should I clarify? I want to clarify. I haven't done that before. Let's try it. Let's play with it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to clarify with the Morgan. No. Let's do the traditional one. But yeah, so it's like, you know, how comfortable are you with your own shit, right? How comfortable are you owning where you are in your process? Like, you know, I know I'm a little tuturu sometimes, right? Like I'll miss stuff, goes over my head, and I'll just own it. I laugh at myself, right? Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself and just think about like how far you've come and the challenges that you've been through, and have appreciation and just joy and fun in like the challenges, the people. I look back, and there is not one individual that I don't appreciate in my life, for the heartbreaks, for the challenges. Yeah, like every single one of them was an intentional like piece in my life that got me to that next piece, right? But not everybody can look at their shit in a certain way, right? Like there's guardedness, there's self-preservation, like they have to protect themselves. Like I don't feel ready to make a move. I don't feel confident enough, right, to take action. But I'm also longing for something more balanced, some truth to come out, right? This one's also fairness. This one's also, it could also be a legal situation, right? So 3 de bastos, de 2 a 3. There's already 2 things standing more firm, more grounded, and still looking like it's like the universe is still, you know, the difference between this one too is that he's not looking at the past, he's looking beyond now, right? So it's definitely, it's almost like the calling is greater. The calling is definitely greater. But let's entertain the whole clarification bit. I've never done that before, but let's try it. A ver cómo me sale. So yeah, like, you know, self-reflection. I've always known, like, I have stellium of Gemini energy. Stellium of planets in Gemini in the 8th house, which is the 8th house of the hidden shit, right? So I know that I can dig deep and look at an individual and I trigger them. Like, I just know that I will. And I've gotten comfortable with people being uncomfortable with me to the point where they walk away from me because they can't handle it, right? And that's fine, you know, to each their own, right? They're navigating their own project, their own pace of life. It is what it is, right? But okay, so let's clarify el seis de copas. Let's do 3 cards for seis de copas. A ver qué sale, a ver qué sale. Mira, I needed to show because I've been doing a cross también. Let's move forward, right? I'm gonna jump in. So whoever didn't stay behind moved forward, and now they are waiting for their ships to come in. I just wanted to make sure, because I've been reading it that way, and I just saw it as I was looking down. So I wanted to call that out. Like, so that other person who definitely took action, who definitely jumped into the unknown, is definitely waiting for their ships to come in. So they have put something, and they were probably the ones that stepped into this specialization. And then the other one, the 3-4 a la justicia. Yeah, there's something that's not balanced. Look, hasta con su cara de fuchi. Con su cara de fuchi. Look, there was something that was unbalanced with this situation, with this partnership, or maybe this person who stayed behind in this third party energy. And third party could be like work relationships. It could be family relationships where it's like an unhealthy, where it's monopolized. The attention is monopolized, right? So if you look at a triangle, right, and like third party energy, if like there's a husband and wife, or let's go traditional, right? Husband and wife, and then there's an affair. That's a third party situation. Husband and wife and a child. Let's say the mother is consumed with this child and neglects the husband and neglects that relationship. That's a third party situation. It could be 2 friends and substance abuse. That's a third party situation. It could be a couple that's trying to get together, and then there's family members that are monopolizing one of those people's lives, like consuming, like maybe a mother, an in-law, or just family drama, right? That's taking away from the couple connecting. That's a third party situation. It could be work. Work could be consuming one of those people in that relationship. That's a third party situation. So third party energy here that didn't turn out right, and now this person is left alone with their finances. There could be struggling with finances because of whatever happened, and there's balance that is being sought out from this connection. So it could be the imbalance in that, or just a balance within themselves, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's clarify. Seis de copas. Oh, there's one. Death. Yes. This connection, there was some type of transformative plutonic energy, maybe. It definitely was catalyst energy. Let's do 2 more, please, for seis de copas. Seis de copas. Yeah. That was that, and that makes sense, right? With the preservation in the end and the motion in the beginning of like not wanting to move. There was something really intense about that connection. There we go. Yeah, someone was sad. Someone had to walk away from this, not wanting to walk away, but they did so reluctantly. This is the 6 of Swords, and so they're going on a journey, but she's not happy. Like, she's sad. She's being led to, like, there's almost like grief over this choice of walking away from this connection. One more, please. Seis de copas. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, another one. Going towards a spiritual path. Both of these cards right here is definitely spiritual healing, a spiritual awakening. So someone had a spiritual awakening and was asked to leave the situation for something that was better, because the 8 of Cups is always like spiritual. This is often a spiritual awakening card. This one's also walking towards like the unknown and having faith that something is better is going on. So this is definitely some type of plutonic connection, some type of transformative connection, catalyst energy for the Seis of Copas. And let me show you the Seis of Copas again, because it's so cute. And it could have been from her, because she's the one that's giving the gift, right? So she could have been the gift of, hey, you got to look at some stuff. Let's do 3 de oros. 3 de oros, clarification for the 3 de oros, por favor. 3 of Cups. three of, not cups, three of pentacles, oro, dinero, ¿verdad? Oh, there's one. The world, some type of cycle, some type of portal. It was like a decision. It was a decision point. Yeah. Someone was definitely worried about finding some type of stability financially, nurturance, self-care. Self-care is that card, is Nine of Pentacles, is self-care. So there was definitely a hope of the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there was definitely something about resources, definitely something about like wanting to make sure that whatever was being worked on was going to be fruitful, so that there was something to offer, right? The Knight of Cups, there had to, like, someone felt like they didn't have enough to offer. They didn't have enough to offer. Yeah, they didn't have enough to offer. So let's see, Ocho de Bastos. So they were working. The Tower. Yeah, something happened with this connection. The intention was there to offer a cup, but the Tower happened. I think with the Ocho de Bastos, that's what I'm clarifying. I'm clarifying this one, all right? So with the Ocho de Bastos is now the Tower. I think the pace, I mean, if you look at the Tower, someone is getting thrown off and the other one is jumping off. So someone was aware and someone was not aware of what was going to happen. Two more, please, for Ocho de Bastos. Ocho de Bastos. Definitely a Tower moment. Some moment of awareness. Something didn't turn out as planned. It could have been the pace, because again, this particular section is all about like holding back, not wanting to move, and then going to movement. So yeah, there was a decision that had to be made. It wasn't an easy decision. There was definitely this going back and forth. Should I go? Should I not go? Or should I not? Should I stay or go? Should I stay or go? And having to trust intuition. One more, please, for Ocho de Bastos. One more. There it is. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Knight of Cups and Queen of Cups, but going in opposite directions. So this one's right at top, this one was right on the bottom. So they're going in opposite directions. Yeah, this person really had to go within. Really, it was something about feminine energy, having to tap into their feminine energy. And that could have been through that healing process. And so they were on that journey. So that is for those cards. Let me move this over. Let's do the enamorados, los enamorados in the present energy. Let's clarify that, please. Los enamorados, someone's been working really hard. It's under the specialization. So it could be that both people were working hard at their own task, what they were good at. Two more, please. But they're being watched. Look, Six of Cups energy. Again, this is definitely a soulmate connection. Definitely gifts, definitely a gift, an exchanging of gifts. It could be the specialization that each person was working on what they're good at, and now it's time to exchange those gifts. It's time to say, here, this could be twin flame energy. I mean, I don't know, soulmate, twin flame is the same thing, right? But there's just something about like both working really hard at something with the Eight of Pentacles and this exchanging of gifts now with under the specialization. One more, please, for Los Enamorados. And this could be what's being asked in the present moment, depending on when you're watching this, right? It's like, hey, it's time to come back together in the present moment. Let's see. Yeah, coming together for work partnership. It's like a do-over. It feels like it's a do-over. It feels like this is a do-over. This is the Tres de Oros otra vez. Tres de Oros otra vez. Con los enamorados. It's like, hey, let's try this again. But we're mature now, right? Let's see what we bring to the table. Let's do the Cuatro de Oros. Four of Cups, please. I love when like it's just showing up. Like, you know, like it's like confirming. It's confirming. I fucking love it. Oh, okay. Healing. Cuatro de Oros. Cara de Fuchi. Have you been... I shouldn't say that right. Whoever got left behind working on their finances. Did you heal? Are you being called to heal right now? Maybe it's right now. Maybe you're being called to heal from this experience right now. Because it's in the present moment, right? So four of swords is healing. There's something cold about it too. There's something cold about the devil. Yeah. Shadow side, Capricorn energy, but it's also self-restricting limitations. So it's not just necessarily something that's toxic, it's how you're viewing your situation. I shouldn't show this because we're not supposed to. But in these pictures, like those chains are long, like large enough to get pulled over. So it's like they're holding themselves back and they don't even realize it, right? So it's like, one more please, one more. So it's just raising awareness to the shadow side, raising awareness to self-limiting beliefs, and needing strength to overcome this, which is perfect. This is the perfect combination. I saw when I was learning about tarot at the very beginning, I learned that if the Leo energy follows the tarot, the devil energy, it's a good thing, because it just means that it's balancing it out. Like, you need the strength to overcome those toxic traits, those negative patterns, those unhealthy boundaries. I mean, whatever it is for you, right? So, cara de fuchi, don't worry, you got this. You got this. Let's do it loco. Three. I hope I'm not offending anybody. I hope I'm not offending anybody with this. It's so funny. You just gotta laugh at yourself. I laugh at myself all the time. Look, otra vez. Really? The lovers? Come on. Jump in. If you haven't, cara de fuchi, if you haven't, jump in. Embrace loconess. Embrace the craziness. You're gonna have fun. Life is about having fun. If you choose to look at it that way. Yes, there's hard. Yes, there's challenges. There's definitely a bunch of shit going on in the world right now. But you also have a choice as to how you look at the situation around you. You have a choice. Did you ever watch that movie, Life is Beautiful? It's an Italian movie, gorgeous movie. And I just was so blown away by the concept and like just that whole, like how it was just done. It was so beautiful. But that man, right, transformed a negative experience for his son, right? I mean, there was devastation, there was heartbreak. But yeah, I mean, it's about perspective, right? And this little kid was raised not realizing how intense that experience was for them. Look, it's not going to be easy. You jumping in, you making this decision to go towards this commitment, towards this connection that you regretfully left behind. Or regretfully, just like whatever decision you made or didn't make, right? You're being asked to reevaluate it. You're being asked to revisit it. You're being asked to, hey, do you think you could do it again, but just in a different way? And having faith that it's, things are going to turn out right. You have the strength here. You have the strength to do it. And it's going to bring you definitely a sense of happiness. But it's also going to be a little bit challenging, right? Whatever situation, right, you got stuck in the past. This is 7 of Wands, right? So it's standing your ground, standing your position. Is this what you want? And fight for it. Fight for it, right? Fight for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You find out it didn't turn out. It's better to find out than to continue living in regret, right? Or what ifs, the what ifs of life. All right, those are bastos, please. 3, 4. Oh, this is fun. Clarifying is fun. I might do more of this. But this is fun. I like these. This is definitely a lot of fun. 3, 4, those de bastos, please. Oh gosh, I didn't realize how much fun this was. 3, 4, those de bastos. 2 wands, please. Just looking outside because it's so pretty outside. Those de bastos. 3 cards for clarifying, please. Looking out into the world, he's being called, you're being called, are you being called? Are you being called towards that connection? Page of Pentacles, it's time to learn something new. It's time to embrace whatever it is that your heart is calling you towards embracing. Yeah, truth. Ace of Swords. Whenever this pops out after I say something, it means that that is the truth. Embracing your truth, needing to learn something new. I mean, you're looking out in the world. Yeah, talk about balance, right? I mean, justice is right after this one. So Two of Swords, learning how to juggle. Whenever I look at the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, some of them, the Light Seer's Tarot, that one specifically has it like the spiritual aspect and the material world. So learning to balance both. This one is just learning how to balance in rocky waters because there's rockiness right behind him. But whatever is calling out to you, you're going to be able to learn something new, embrace your truth, and manage it. So, I mean, it's looking favorable. It's just a matter of you making that choice. La Justicia. Okay. Seven of Swords. This guy is being either smart because he's taking the Five Swords and leaving two behind, or he's being sneaky. Every card could be looked into different ways, right? It's about being prepared, taking what you can, taking the resources you have available to you and jumping in for this balance, or it's asking you, hey, just be balanced. Be balanced as to how you navigate the situation, right? Make sure you're owning your truth in that process. Look, there's the Knight of Wands underneath. Fast moving energy. Oh, okay. Those were the two. Page of Wands. Feeling stuck. Page of Wands, like the desire is there, the passion is there to start something new, but there's just this feeling of being stuck in this energy. Pero la justicia is asking you to, again, navigate this like la justicia, right? Navigate this in a way where you're not going to get stuck. You're going to be able to follow your passion, but also whatever resources, right? Being mindful how you're using your resources. Oh, look, there's another one that jumped out. It was upside down. It was backwards on here. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah. The worry is about finances. The worry is about, can I really do this? You know, but she's, how do I say it? ¿Cómo lo explico? It's in her head. Like sword energy are thoughts, right? It's the worries, it's the anxiety. She thinks she has no out. She thinks she's out in the desert, but look, her foot is actually in water. She's able to unleash herself. But there's fear about money. There's fear about stability. There's fear about like, am I able to do it, right? Let's do the Tres de Bastos. King of Swords. Okay, so there is definitely some discernment happening. There's definitely a need. This is another cold energy. Something's happening where you might end up either speaking your truth or holding on to your truth. Give me two more, please. Give me two more. It's your choice. Magician, Gemini energy. You have everything that you need. It's just a matter of how you're going to navigate it. You are creating this. Every choice that you make is a part of your manifestation. So how you navigate your truth in this situation as the King of Swords. One more, please. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Slowest one in the deck. You might end up being yeah. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles takes their sweet ass time. They take their sweet ass time. How much time are you going to use? How much time are you going to wait? How long are you going to wait? Do you think that opportunity? Yes, let me rephrase that. Yubi, it just won't be with the same person. It just won't be with the same person. Like, you'll have opportunities. It's, you know, cycles repeat. They repeat. They'll just repeat in different ways. But te vas a acabar, right? Let's do advice. Let's do advice. Let's do one oracle card and then three cards for practical advice. So Sacred Earth Oracle. Oh, you got two. Fortitude and Balance. Oh my gosh, look at this couple energy. Those are your cards for advice. Let's use this one let's use this one. for the 3 cards, for the 3 cards of practical advice, balance, fortitude. I mean, what does that word mean to you? Fortitude. It's definitely strength. It's definitely making sure. There's also sword energy with the fortitude. There's like this wisdom. There's this, I mean, mira, fortitude, King of Swords. Look at it. It feels really cold. But then you have this balance, right? Of all aspects of life. So twos. Let me show you what other twos. That's just so wild to me. All right, 3 cards for advice. Oh, Ace of Cups. Take that chance. Open your heart. Whether it's through a heart chakra awakening, healing your heart from past, like anything that's holding you back from accessing your heart, anything that's holding you back from expressing your feelings. Like Ace of Cups, this is the beginning of a journey of healing your heart, right? So the practicality is to allow, to not smash your heart, but to allow your heart to expand. 2 more, please. Advice. 2 more for advice, please. 2 more. Practical advice. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, love is definitely, I mean, it's imprinted in this. Open your heart. You're going to get a lot of ideas. You're going to get a lot of passion projects. Like, you're going to feel rejuvenated just by opening your heart again. And it doesn't, if you're concerned about a love partnership, think about this as the love for yourself, right? There's a lot of cara de fuchi in here. So how are you looking at yourself? How's your self-esteem? Like, do you love the person that you've become? How can you love yourself and nurture yourself and give yourself grace for what you've gone through and for where you are right now? That's where it starts. The love of self will allow others to pour in love towards you. But it starts with you and opening your heart. So, and sometimes that means revisiting all these passion projects, right? Whatever it was. And if you don't remember, that's a sign. If you don't remember what your passion projects are, because trust me, I've been there. It's a sign to go back into your heart, to give yourself an opportunity to see what lights your fire, dude. What brings you smiles every day? You know, what gets you out of bed every day, right? And if it feels rough, if it feels challenging, Virgo energy again, healing, hermit, right? This is what you're needing to do. You're needing to have a heart chakra opening. You're needing to tap into whatever it was that used to bring you passion. You're needing to heal. And that's what's going to help you feel more powerful, more in your element. It's going to help you take action towards the desires of your heart. Where's that other side? ¿Qué tenemos? These cards will balance. I'm like, oh shit, the table. You know, I remember how scared I was of tarot at the beginning, and how I'm like, I just want one card, and it would always come out. It would always, like, a lot would come out. I'm like, I don't know how to read all these cards. And my table was like, let me show you. The table is like a straight up mess. That's just so funny to me. Okay, let's read balance. Let's read balance first for you. So these are in alphabetical order. So balance. I'm going to read the spiritual meaning. Challenge helps you face and overcome fear. This challenge is a blessing that will in some way make you stronger and more resilient. Open yourself to the light of the world. Draw it into you. Be empowered by it and channel it into your environment for all to benefit from. Face all that comes your way and trust your ability to make change for the greater good. I'm going to do the earthly meaning too, because, you know, why not? Earth and spiritual. The tedium or drudgery of a safe but unstimulating environment. Denying a problem worsens an outcome. Avoidance of the tough stuff causes dependence, stagnation, or loss of self. Make mistakes with the purpose of learning from them. Aim to manage stress rather than eliminating it. Minimize damage by turning a difficulty to your advantage. A challenge brings needed incentive. Let's do fortitude. Fortitude. I need to look that word up. I mean, I can kind of guess. All right, spiritual meaning. That you are dearly loved is an eternal truth. For in the grand cosmic scheme of things, love is the only thing that never changes. When all around you changes, as it most surely will, love will always be there. The fact that you are dearly loved will never change, for it is love. For to love is love's will. The earthly meaning. Try to see name-calling roadblocks or challenges as insignificant annoyances. You can see through this. You can see this through. Strong foundations, core values, and lofty ideals will outlast, outsmart, and outclass a detractor. It will take less energy to stand firm now than it will to back down. Steady your focus on the bigger picture. Be stoic. That's why it was cold energy, because it's very stoic. You can get through this. Yeah, you can get through this. I mean, you got the strength card after the devil. That says a lot. Potential is here, right? It's just a matter of you trusting yourself, jumping in, doing the healing work, and allowing love back in. You got this. You can do this. I believe in you. I mean, this wouldn't show up if you couldn't handle it. This wouldn't show up if you couldn't handle it, right? But it still is, at the end of the day, your choice. So this was Café con Tarot. Let me take another sip because it probably got cold. This was a long ass message, but I really like the clarification. Yeah, this was a general reading, so hopefully some part of it made sense for you. If it didn't, don't make it fit. Click the like button and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if you want me to keep doing clarifying, and maybe I'll do that for the weekly readings. I don't know. I haven't done weekly readings. That was something I haven't tapped into. I mean, I might. Oh, this one doesn't go there. But yeah, let me know. All right. My name is Yubi. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time, el próximo domingo for Café con Tarot. All right.